So if I'm recording and you guys want to ask me a question, you can pop them into the chat at the bottom, and I'll read them at the end, and I'll give you guys a chance to ask questions, whatever you want. So if you guys are getting leads, you need to learn how to speak to them. Otherwise, you're going to burn through a lot of people a lot more quickly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you where to find the Build Your Empire University training on leads. So instead of you guys asking me every 5 seconds, how do I speak to this lead? How do I speak to this lead? What should I say to this lead? How do I explain? My attention, my phone is literally, yeah, I'm an online marketer, but I have specific times that I can listen and answer questions. So I want you guys to take initiative of your own learning, so that way you guys can find this process a lot more quicker. So when you guys starting to build your own team, you guys can literally just teach them as well. So I'm going to share my screen, guys, and I'm going to go into, so in phase 2, 30-day sprint phase 2, no, yeah, phase 3, 30-day sprint phase 3, explaining what you do to others, the lead conversation blueprint, and Brody actually gives you guys some PDF Google documents that you guys can go through. So there's a convo script here. You guys can go through it in your own time, but I want to go through just the statistics and tactics, that Brody uses in this little thing. And I'll just give you guys an example. When we started the business, Brody was only 2A. When we first started the business, Brody was 2A. So just to give you an example as to, you need just a couple hustlers underneath you and a couple hustlers underneath them for you guys to truly make well over 5K per month and more. Okay. So here's conversation 1. Where'd it go? All right. So this person has replied back to his swipe up ad on Instagram. That's what it is. Hey, how are you? What has you interested in an online business? Remember how I told you guys to set up your bot at the beginning with your ads? That's his bot. Hold on. So he replies back, hey girl, how are you? Just checking if you received my message. So obviously she wouldn't have replied, right? See how he's sending a message? You are allowed to send a message to a person who does not reply. And I want you to do that. Hey, yeah, sorry, been busy today. Sorry, yeah, I was a little interested. Busy is good. Busy makes the day go fast, especially if you're still working a job. I see you're doing something with skincare. How's that working for you? So what Brody did was he did his own research. Now, sometimes you can't do your research because the person's profile is on private. Okay. And I respect that. But your job is to try and find out as much about this person as physically possible. So if the person has DP with them and their kids, that's what you reply, and just use that as your research. Yeah, I'm still working. I do demolition and gymnastics. I'm a gymnastics coach and the skincare. I want to get better at that though. I just can't focus. You know what I mean? We focus on what's more important to us and what we believe in. We think deep down that something is really not going to work at a scale and make a huge difference in our lives, then we don't prioritize it. It's a subconscious thing, really. If you knew for sure that you were working 3 hours a day on your side business that was going to make you an extra 5 to 10K per month, I really think you'd be focusing on that, right? My fiance and I were talking about demolition today. She really enjoyed that part of her job when she was in construction as well. Can you see yourself working in demolition another 15 to 20 years? What Brody did was he took her little paragraph and he amplified it to make a problem out of the situation that she's in, so she can and something needs to change. And he ended it with a question. Do you remember when I told you guys, rule number 1 is you have to always stay in control? This is how you stay in control. Always asking questions. Ask your question. You should always finish your response with a question. Okay? Brody here gives a little bit about him and catches her attention with money. Look, If your side business was going to make you an extra 5 to 10K a month, I think you would be focusing on that. Okay. Yes, I guess so. That's exactly right. Wow, so cool. You don't see many girls in the industry. Well, I hope, actually, I think this is Rebecca. Well, I hope you don't really know. I hope so. I don't really want to know what I do want to do yet. And I don't know what happened here. I would love some more information, please. I want to travel the world, but you're not wrong. I feel like I don't have the time to really do so. See this? I want everyone to screenshot this right now. I'll just wait. Let me know when you guys screenshot it. Give me a thumbs up. This little thing here. Okay. This is what we do. This is the best definition that I've ever come across when it comes to someone's asking, what do we do? This is what we do. What we do is called high ticket affiliate marketing. Have you heard of it? Basically, what we do is link up with successful companies and advertise their products and services on their behalf, which saves them money on advertising, which then gives us an opportunity to make money from anywhere in the world and spend time with who we love and what we love. Does that sound like something you'd be interested in? Question? You know, like context? Question. This is the best thing. I don't want you guys to copy this word for word. Make this your own words. Don't be lazy. Don't copy it. Make it into your own words. No, never. She's never heard of affiliate marketing. Yeah, that sounds all right. Okay, great. What I'd like to do to help you understand is to respect your time. Is to send you a 45-minute simple to watch free video presentation explaining the system and what it can do for you. At the end of the video, you'll see testimonials from everyday ladies who had success using the platform and no difference between you and what they've got them started. When I send this video over, when will you have a chance to watch it and we can schedule a free phone call afterwards? That sounds perfect. Thank you so much. Webinar. Now, here's a question for you all. The webinar that you've sent through, have you watched it? You've watched it from beginning to end. If you haven't watched it, you're a dumbass. There's no other way to put it. Because these people are going to ask you questions upon the webinar. If you don't know what the hell you're talking about, they're not going to see you. They're not going to even give you a thing. When they're explaining, it's like, look, Brody gave this, Brody was talking on a whiteboard. Brody was talking about the high ticket offer. If you don't know what the hell he's talking about, then how do you expect to answer their questions? You need to watch the webinar. Take time out of your day to watch the webinar that you're giving other people a chance to watch. Watch the damn webinar. Here's a free video, free video representation. Why it says free video representation? Because you're basically putting into the lead's mind, like, what do you got to lose? It's free. Simple to watch. Click the link, watch the video, watch it all the way to the end, watch the testimonials, see the people who improve their life. When would you be able to watch this video? Tomorrow after work, if that's okay. Okay, great. Enjoy speaking to you. Thanks so much. Hey, how are you? I trust you're doing stunning. What did you like best about the free presentation I sent? And obviously he sent it again. You're allowed to reply back more than 3 times to this person if they're not serious. By the 3rd time, this is what I would have sent. I would have sent a video message. Hey, purple lady. Let's call her purple lady. Hey, purple lady. I can tell you're happy staying where you are and you want to stay exactly where you are and, retire until you're 70. That's completely fine. Let me know if you have watched that webinar so I can help you move forward. If not, I can take it off my follow-up list. If they reply back, they usually want to have watched the webinar. If they don't, that's it. Cut them off. Conversation 2. I'm not going to go through all these conversations, guys. This is all in Build Your Empire University. Okay. Hey, again, what has you looking into starting an online business? This person actually replied back to the first question though. Hi, I think because of COVID and the world changing now, almost everything is becoming digital. I'm like, yes. If I got this reply, I'm like, yes. I absolutely think working online was once a luxury, if that makes sense. Now it's becoming a necessity. So if you don't mind telling me a little bit about your current situation. I'm Ukrainian. I live in the UK. Last year, I spent like a nanny. Now I'm looking for a job because COVID really hit me difficult. Like I have someone savings. Luckily, I have someone saving. I don't know what that means. Completely understand. Although I've never heard the saying, I spent like a nanny. Does that mean you're a super saver or a super spender? Okay. Maybe this time has given you awareness that that to really empower yourself financially means to understand how to make money online. Sorry, it means I worked like a nanny, AUP. So basically this person did like an exchange. Would you like some more information? Yes, sure. This person shouldn't have said first name. I don't know if this is a real person, but I'm guessing it is. Where it says first name, make sure you actually write their first name. Otherwise you look like a dumbass. Again, same response here, what we do. I haven't heard this type of marketing. Usually you're going to get that response, or you might get, oh my God, I know what affiliate marketing is. Again, free webinar. This is very super easy to get leads over to the webinar. Okay. Has this person watched the webinar? Sorry, I was really busy. Completely understand. Didn't reply back. You can go through this in your own time. Okay. I'm not going to go through, but why I'm showing you this is because when you see other people have conversations that are easy, start, middle, end, it just makes it more easier to understand how to reply back. Now, everyone has their own ways of replying back. I know some people that just send the webinar. That works for them. They get a shit ton of leads. They can afford to do that. But for someone like you who's getting minimum 5 leads a day, every lead counts. So what I'll be doing is sending the webinar anyway, up until you become confident in explaining and persuasion. Abbas and I still send the webinar. Okay. Now, if you want to send the webinar, send it. If you don't want to send the webinar and you can afford to lose a couple leads, then do it. But eventually you will have that, that sort of like sixth sense. If this person can help, if this person can be tested like that. Some people can't. Some people need an extra, bit of trust. Some people are good to go and $1 is nothing to them. Other people are like, sounds sketch. Okay. Hold on. This is your chance to ask questions. No questions. So I'm guessing all of you guys have like eons and eons and eons of things. So here's the thing. I know you're answering my questions in here, but unless it comes out of here, I can't fucking hear it. Okay? I know you're answering questions in here, but unless you speak your questions, I can't understand it and I cannot help you. I want to help you guys make money online. If you're not speaking to people, then I cannot help you. If you're not learning how to speak to people, I cannot help you. Okay? Even at my stage, I still go through the training and I still learn everything new. So if you haven't gone through the training lead conversation, if you haven't gone through the training just as you start, like, the first, a lot of questions or videos, I suggest you guys doing that. Who here has already linked up their, what is it called? Pay Kickstart affiliate link. You should all be doing that. Okay. You also should be like encrypted it to your landing page. All right. What I would be doing is trying and testing it as long as it works. Sometimes it doesn't work and you link them up wrong. Okay. I don't use Brody's landing page. I use my own landing page. I've made my own. Okay. So what you guys want to do is just figure out what works for you in terms of landing pages. You might find out that you guys have your own webinar. I used my own webinar for a very long time. We did our own webinar, but Brody's webinar converts like crazy. Let me tell you that. What do you want to say, Salima? You want to say something?
Oh, sorry. I did have a question. What the reply about what it is we do?
What is it?
How would you answer the explaining affiliate marketing?
Mm-hmm.
I would expect replies to then be, what companies are you advertising? What products and what services are you advertising?
So if they reply back, what company are you advertising? I would just say Bulger Empire University. It's a program. Okay. If they say what high ticket companies you work for, you would say I haven't had that question in a very long time. But if say someone, what company would you, things like once you make an account, you'll be able to see it all on the inside. The high ticket companies are basically, you know, you want to sometimes kind of divert their attention away from you saying an adjective, but some people are persistent. Some people are like, what's the high ticket company? What's the high ticket company? What's the high ticket company? It's like, okay, what's called an adjective? Have you heard of it? No? Okay, well, that's what it is. Never heard of it? Cool. Well, and then I'll start into facts, my fact sheet on an adjective. An adjective's been around for 49 years. It's older than my freaking parents. It's older than me and you. An adjective is the, just go into your facts about an adjective. Okay. And I would say, an adjective helped me make, I don't fucking know, like replace my full-time income. That's what I would say. You know what I mean? You're going to get people who might be persistent and want to know who that high ticket offer is. If you can't divert them, just tell them. Okay. So usually when people ask questions, there's a big question and a little question. If there's a little question, answer that first. Get it?
Yeah.
But if they're persistent, just tell them. Any other questions, guys? I actually expected you guys to have a lot more questions. I really did. Who here has save replies set up already? Fatima, Hamush, do you have save replies? Do you have save replies set up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Save replies, the best way I can help you guys with save replies, do the save reply for an introduction, do a save replies for what we do, and do a save reply for the webinar. You can also do them on Instagram as well. Okay? Easiest way to get through. And then you guys can answer 3 to 5 questions of your own. What are your goals that you want to achieve? Everything like that. I wanted to share with you guys an app. It's called Calendly. I'll just open it up.
Is that the one that Brett and Molly use?
Yeah. So what I did was I've been doing this on my own for a very, very long time. So like I did my own like calls or whatever. I scheduled my own calls with everyone. But this makes it a lot more easier because it just sends them a link to make the link into your link, if that makes sense. It sends them a link to make a link into your calendar so they can choose their own slot. Okay. What it does is when you send, I very hardly jump on a phone call for the sign up. Sometimes I don't need to, sometimes I do, but I very rarely do. Okay. But I have a 15-minute intro call linked up, and that's after the sign up. So I usually sign it up like, it's like, look here, this is, my link. You can pick whatever time slot that works for you. And then we can talk over 15 minutes and you can basically just for me to get to know you. Okay. When you get to know them, be fun, be fun. Okay. We're fun. All right. People want to be us because we're freaking having so much fun. Be fun. All right. Then once you send the intro call, it's like, look, now I'm going to send you after the intro call. Now I'm going to send you my next link. It's for a 30-minute coaching call. If you need me on the call, please let me know. If you don't, great. It's fine. You're going to sell them on an adjective. If you don't know how to sell them on an adjective, please send them my link so that way I can sell them on an adjective. Okay? Again, if you don't know how to sell them on an adjective, send them my damn link because I know how to sell on an adjective. Do you understand? Okay, cool. I don't want to burn through leads. Usually after they've watched the third or fourth video, if they're still in, they're in for a long haul and they want to buy. If they want to exit, alamam, which means God be with them. Do you understand? I'm telling you guys right now. The people who are in Build Your Empire University and finished off the modules are in it. The people who don't and have kept their membership going for months and months and months, I'm not going to buy. They're just not going to buy. All right. People are just used to having this, membership. People like spending money with no return. Okay. I know that if I send this person a link and they haven't made a coaching call within the first 2 weeks, then they're not interested. They haven't gone through it. Okay. And then they hit you up when the first month comes through. It's like, why did you guys charge me? It's like, because you dumbass, you didn't do any freaking training. Okay. Download Calendly, make your own links, help your downlines feel supported. If you need me to sell them on fucking Enagic, get my damn link and let me sell them to the cows come home. I love that shit. I love selling Enagic. It's my favorite thing ever. You want my second favorite thing in the world? Doing fucking paperwork. That's my favorite shit in the world. I will wake up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning if you guys have a serious lead and do paperwork for you. I don't give a shit. Okay? I have all your sponsor IDs. All I need you to do is sign. All right? All right. Do you guys have any questions? Because I'm ready to fucking go edit my e-commerce store now. No? Cool. Sorry for swearing. If anyone was watching this recording, you guys are not used to this. I'm just going to stop recording.